Okay. Now, overtaking is possible in curve, especially when the load is un senso di circolazione. Especially when the road is un senso di circolazione, in the sense that this road here is one-way circulation. So if there is a curve in this road like this, the road is curved like this, overtaking is possible because there's no car coming from the opposite direction. You get it? The only way is that a car is going like this. From the back, they are doing overtaking, coming back to this place. You get it? But if it is doppio senso di circolazione, which is two-way circulation, how does two-way circulation look like? Car is coming from this direction, another one from the opposite direction. In curve, you cannot do overtaking. Okay? But if it's one-way circulation, overtaking is possible. All right? Attention. Now,
In una carreggiata del tipo rappresentato si può sorpassare anche in curva.
Now, he said, in una carreggiata di tipo rappresentato si può sorpassare anche in curva. He said, in a correct way, the type representing si può means you can overtake even also in curve. Yes, it is possible. The reason why you can do overtaking in curve is when it's what? One-way circulation, meaning un senso di circolazione. All right? And it is true. È vero. Number 2.
La carreggiata del tipo rappresentato è a doppio senso di circolazione.
Now listen. He said this correct way that is representing, okay, is two-way circulation like this. Now, it's two-way circulation like this in the sense that this one here is one way, this other one is another way. This one is used for going, while this one is used for coming. In this case, this is doppio senso di circolazione. Pay attention to this word here. La carreggiata. La carreggiata. Okay? La carreggiata, meaning the full courage way that you're talking about now. All right? Good. Not corsia. He said the courage way, the type represented is doppio senso, which is two-way circulation, or two-way circulation, which is circolazione, meaning two-way circulation. Yes, the type representing can be two-way circulation, which I've already explained. And the answer is vero. Number 3.
In una carreggiata extraurbana del tipo rappresentato le corsie interne sono, di norma, riservate al sorpasso.
Listen. Io ti talk so. In una carreggiata extraurbana, meaning outside city. You get it? Meaning outside city. The tipo representato, mean this type representing le corsia. What is the corsia? The lane. Internal. Internal now which one? The one that is inside, which I showed you before. These are the internal lane, and this is also the internal lane. He said the internal lane sono di norma, they are normally reserved of waiting, overtaking. And it is true, è vero. As I said before, the inner lane is reserved for overtaking. And it is vero. Number 4.
In una carreggiata del tipo rappresentato non si può effettuare l'inversione di marcia.
In una carreggiata di tipo rappresentato non si può effettuare invisione della marcia. Now listen. In this road, the type which is discouraged with the type representing. Non si può. You cannot effettuare, meaning you cannot carry out. Divisione de marcia. You cannot carry out a U-turn, which is like this. You see? You cannot carry out this U-turn. Yes, you can't. Because in this road, if it is one-way circulation, there's no how you can carry out a U-turn. If all cars are going to one direction, how can you then carry out a U-turn? You can't. Let's assume all the cars are going to this direction. We know that this lane is made for what? Overtaking, like this. Right? So, can you now do a U-turn like this? You cannot, because this lane is made for overtaking. What will happen here? Accident. If anybody wants to overtake this vehicle in his front. So, in this kind of road, you can't do a U-turn. And it is true. È vero. Divisione de marcia. So, if you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me. Any question?
Lovett Joseph. Lovett.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, man.
And this overtake is so. What if you come be say maybe for example now one overtake, then the motor one I want see overtake.
Now, good question. Good question. Now, let's assume we have 3 cars here. 1, 2, 3. Me, I want to overtake this car in my front, like this. This car want to overtake the car in his front, like this. Let's assume again, this car want to also overtake the car in his front, like this. What's going to happen here? Accident. Accident. You see? Now, how does it work? Is this? If you now that is in the back of this vehicle, you want to overtake, what you have to do first of all, you will on your freccia in anticipo, you on your traffic neutral light in advance. All right. Now, before you will on your traffic neutral light, you have to also observe the vehicle in your front. If the vehicle want to overtake the vehicle in his front, when the vehicle in his front want to overtake the vehicle that is in his front, what you will do is that you will rallentare, you will reverse. You will relax your overtaking. You get it?
Yeah.
Good. That's it.
So which is I need to do very observant to the look whether the motor on trafficator to on.
Brava. You have to also work with the vehicle in your front to see
Yeah.
the vehicle carry out overtaking.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome. Any other person there?
No, sir. You can... Oh, okay, Esther.
All right. Go ahead.
So I want to ask you, this one now is discontinuous. What about if it is continuous? Can you overtake?
Now, if it is continue here like this, you cannot overtake. The only reason where you can be able to overtake is only when you know that if you carry out overtaking in this road, make sure that your leg of your car tire did not touch this line.
You will not cross the other side.
You will not cross to the other side.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But we'll get there. We are getting okay. Any other person there?
No, sir. You can continue.
All right. Pagina 2. Strada a 3 così per ogni senso di marcia. Look at it here. Road, carriageway, road of 3 lanes. And these lanes, they have their own movements. All right. Let's look at number 1 here. As I explained again, from this brown line to this white line is known as what? Bankina. Is known as bankina, which is a verge outside the carreggiata. The verge, which is the bankina, is right outside the carriageway. All right, good. Now, from this white line to this white line is known as what? Carreggiata. All right, good. Now, this is not doppio carreggiata. This is not two carriageway. Okay? This is not two carriageway, is una carreggiata. This middle line is not separating the carriageway. All right? It's just una carreggiata. But the middle line is just separating you for not to enter the other side of the road. Meaning don't cross the white line. That is it. This road here can be ogni senso di marcia. Like this. All cars are going to one direction. From this side, they are all going to one direction. One direction. One direction. So from this other side, you are not to expect any car from here. You are not to expect any car from here. You get it? So, ogni senso di marcia, one sense of movement. All cars are going to one direction. All right? Good. Now, let's read.
Nella strada rappresentata, per ogni senso di marcia, la corsia di destra è, di norma, dedicata alla marcia ordinaria.
Now, nella strada rappresentata, the road represented, per ogni senso di marcia, for every sense of movement. For every sense of movement. La corsia, meaning the lane, the destra, meaning the right lane. Where is the right lane? This is the right lane here. Okay? Destra and the norma is normally. Dedicata is dedicated. Nella alla marcia ordinaria is dedicated for ordinary movement. Okay? So, corsia di sinistro, which is this middle one and the out one, the middle one and the out one, they are made for what? Sorpasso. So the destra lane is for normal movement. Okay? And the answer is bell.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 corsie per ogni senso di marcia.
La strada rappresentata è composta di 3 corsie per ogni senso di marcia. He said, la strada rappresentata, the road representing, is composed with the component of 3 lanes. Per ogni senso di marcia. Now, how does it look? How does it a 3 lane? Now, let me show you something. How many here can't? 1, 2, 3. Per ogni senso di marcia. Right? Also with this one here, 1, 2, 3. If I should ask you a question, how many corsia is in this carreggiata? Let's say in this road. How many corsia? If I should count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this road has 6 corsia. Uno carreggiata. 6 lane, 1 carriageway. All right, good. ogni senso di marcia, meaning going, no coming.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 corsie per ogni senso di marcia.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 corsie. It said this road representing composta, which is the components with the completeness, are 3 lanes for every sense of movement. Number 3.
Nella strada rappresentata, per ogni senso di marcia, le corsie di centro e di sinistra sono dedicate, di norma, al sorpasso.
No, he said, nella strada rappresentata, meaning the road representing, per ogni senso di marcia, for every sense of movement. Le corsie di centro, which is the middle lane, e di sinistra, which is the middle one and the left one. The middle one and the left one. Sono dedicata, they are dedicated, meaning they are reserved. Okay? They are reserved for what? The normal of waiting. Supper, so. And it is true, as I said before, it's made for overtaking. And the answer is vero. Number 4.
La strada rappresentata è composta da una carreggiata.
Listen, he said this road representing is component da una carreggiata. They are of one carriageway. As I said before, from the white line to the end white line is known as what? Carreggiata. And the answer is vero. If you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me. Any question?
No question, sir.
Question? All right. Good. Everybody understood perfectly well. Amazing. Let's go to the third one. Strada a tre carreggiata. Road or three carriageway. Carreggiata now, not corsia. Now, let me explain this for you. From this brown line to the brown dam line is known as what? Strada. Okay? From the brown line to this white line is known as what? Bankina. Bankina na veg outside the carriageway. Where sometimes you see stone, you see some things, breaking things, especially when they do the road. You see some smiths, stones, and all that. Okay, good. And some bush there. All right. Bankina is not meant for circulation of vehicle. Vehicle do not circulate in Bankina. Vehicle not circulate for Bankina. All right. Okay, just a minute. I think please if Melissa later you are able to.
Mr. Cafe, they call me.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I will do that maybe later. All right, so this is Bankina. Now let's go to the other one. Now, yeah, from this brown road, this brown line here, this brown one, this green one, excuse me, this green line here to this white line is known as carreggiata. From this green line, so this one, so to this other green line is known as carreggiata. From this white line to this green line is known as another carreggiata. Now, let's go again. From this white line to this dot now is known as corsia. Corsia. Let me use on that color so that it will not be the same with that banking sign. Okay. Let's use this blue one. Yeah, is banking, is carreggiata, corsia, scusami, corsia, 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 corsia. Now, in this road, we have 8 corsia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 corsia. How many carreggiata? 3 carreggiata. 1, 2, 3. Now, why is this one called 3 carreggiata? The reason why this one is called 3 carreggiata is because of this spazi-traffico, this brand, this a green line here. This green line is like the island. Okay. Now, have you ever seen where they put street lights in the middle of the road? Where they plant tree, they put street light. You always separate the carriageway from the carriageway. You see it, like where they put tree, they plant road is common here in Italy and also in our place there. You understand? So this is it here. All right. This is how you do your separation. Now, this is the green line, which is where they plant tree and wherever. It separates you from the other side. Okay. So this is 1. This is 2. You can't count this one 4 because the white continuous line here is not a separate line like the carreggiata. It's just a white continuous line that you cannot overpass, that you cannot pass on top. All right. Not like the discontinuous line that you can overpass. Okay. Good. How many corsia here? 8 corsia, 3 carreggiata. 1 strada, 3 carreggiata, 8 corsia. Number 1 says,
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 carreggiate.
la strada rappresentata, the road representing, è composta da 3 carreggiata. Composed. Okay? He said this road representing is composed of 3 carriageway, and I've already designed it for you. And the answer is vero. Number 2.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 8 corsie.
Now, he said the road representing is component of auto corsia, meaning 8 lanes. And I showed you before. And the answer is vero.
Nella strada rappresentata le carreggiate laterali sono, di norma, a senso unico.
Listen now. He said, nella strada rappresentata le carreggiata laterale, meaning the carriageway, the side carriageway. Okay, the side carriageway, meaning the last one down here, the down one here, the down one here, the down one there, the down one. Okay, from the up is the up, while from this side is the down. All right. La strada rappresentata le carreggiata laterale, which is the side carriageway, which is the destra, sono di norma. They are normally sono senso unico. They are one-way circulation. Okay, senso unico, one-way circulation, meaning the corsia di laterale, the corsia di laterale. The corsia di laterale is talking about this one here. This one is one-way circulation. Is one-way circulation. So in this road, you are not to expect any car from this other direction. Okay, so this one is overtaken. This one here, the corsia di interno is overtaking, while the corsia di laterale di destro is for corsia di marcia normale. All right, good. Number 4, attention.
Nella strada rappresentata la carreggiata centrale è, di norma, a doppio senso di circolazione.
Now, attention, let me show you something. Doppio senso di circolazione. Now, he said this lane here is one-way circulation, senso unico. Senso unico is that going. Nothing is coming. Going. Nothing is coming. Okay? Let me make it clear for you. You are not to expect anything from this side. Likewise, the nothing is coming from this side. And be saying so, Nico. Now let go, go, go. All right? But this one case is not like that. This one is doppio senso. Okay? This one is doppio senso. Now, this one here is corsia marcia di normale. This one is for overtaking. This one is going like this. Why this one is coming like this? You see it? So it's two-way circulation. The upper one is for overtaking. You get it? Okay? So, and this one is doppio senso, the inner one. Where the asset laterale is for waiting, senso unico. Nelle strade rappresentata la carreggiata, the carriageway centrale, which is the inner one that I just showed you, and the norma is normally a doppio senso. They are of two-way circulation. They are of two-way circulation. And it is true. È vero.
La strada rappresentata consente, di norma, il sorpasso anche in curva.
Now, he said the road representing allow of normally il sorpasso in curva. Listen, la strada rappresentata è consente di norma il sorpasso anche in curva. He said the road representing it allowed of normally overtaking even in curve. And it is true. It allow in curve in the sense that if you are circulating in this road now, this is curve. I don't mind drawing, okay? This is curve. All right? This road, we know that is senso unico. You can overtake here because there's no, you are not expecting any car from this side, from this curve. So you can carry out overtaking in this place like this and come back again because you are not expecting any car that will cause accident here. Okay? Likewise, this one here, this one's also. All right? The reason is because of the discontinuous line.
La strada rappresentata consente, di norma, il sorpasso anche in curva.
And the answer is vero. If you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me.
No question, sir.
Right? Amazing. So you get understood perfectly well. Now, attraversamento pedonale. Attraversamento pedonale is crossing pedestrians' paths. This is it here. This is the crossing pedestrian paths. Okay? Now, in this place, yeah, pedestrian used to cross the road. All right? So, if you are a driver, getting close to this place, you need to slow down. If there is someone crossing here, you have to wait. Fermata. Okay? No car is allowed to park here. No car is allowed to stop on top of here. This place must be always leave free. You must always leave it free. Okay? Good.
L'attraversamento pedonale viene segnalato con strisce bianche parallele.
You saw the white line I just showed you now. The word parallel meaning equal. You see the line? None of them are bent. One not long past one. They are all in the same level. You see? Attraversamento pedonale viene segnalato come a sign with a strisce. Strisce meaning a line. Which line? Bianca, which is a white line. Parallele. Parallele meaning the same shape. And it is true. I just show you. And it is vero.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la fermata dei veicoli.
Listen, the attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la fermata dei veicoli. This attraversamento pedonale is a part of carriage way. Now, attraversamento pedonale is part of the carriage way. Okay? Is part of the carriage way. All right? Sulle quelle è vietata, okay, of which it is forbidden. What is forbidden? Fermata i veicoli. So it forbids for vehicle to stop on top of them. And it is true, because if you stop on top of them, you are eventually telling pedestrians to find their way. So you don't need to stop on top of pedonale. And it is true. So even if you are circulating close to a traffic light and there's a traffic there, which is a semaphore, what you have to do is that you don't need to stop on top of that place. You stop before there. If there is no space to stop after it, you stop before it, so that space will be left free for pedestrians to circulate on.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata, in cui i veicoli devono dare la precedenza ai pedoni, che attraversano sulle apposite strisce.
Listen. Attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata, which is the crossing line is part of the carriage way, in which the vehicle must dare la precedenza, must give right of way to who? The pedoni, maybe pedestrians.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata destinata al transito dei pedoni che attraversano.
Attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata destinata, is destined, ok, al transito, for the transit, pedone, che attraversano, for the transit, for the transit of pedestrians that cross. Okay, so attraversamento pedonale is destined, destinata, which is destined, dedicated, all right? And it is true, è vero.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la sosta dei veicoli.
Attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la sosta dei veicoli. Now, he said the attraversamento pedonale, which is the pedestrian crossing path, is a part of the carriage way, okay, in which it is forbidden for the parking vehicle. So vehicle cannot park on top of them. And it is true, è vero. You have any question? Just raise and tell me.
Okay.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, Mr. Bright.
Good evening, sir.
Abeg, no verse, abeg. I be there on top of bicycle when I come down from bus, so I not too understand this other last part where you explain just now. So I not too understand that.
All right, meaning number 5. Let me throw light on it. Okay, pay attention.
Okay. Thank you.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la sosta dei veicoli.
Now, he said the attraversamento pedonale, meaning the pedestrian crossing path, this one here. He said is a place that it is forbidden for the parking of vehicle. So vehicle cannot park on top of here. Vehicle cannot park on top of it. That's what he's saying. It is forbidden for the parking of vehicle. He said la traversazione pedonale è una parte della carreggiata. It's part of the carriageway. Sulla quale è vietata la sosta. The word sosta here meaning stop over, park, like this. Okay? So he said you can't park on top of there. And it is true. È vero. Because that place is made for pedestrians. Is there another person there? All right.
Favor.
Okay, thank you so much.
Go ahead, Mrs. Favor.
Please, please, can you throw light for that line? That line that you said is 8 or 6. I don't no not bedroom.
No.
The other.
Okay. No, but later. If you are doing the quiz, okay? If you're already far. That is all right. Next person. Anywhere person there?
No, sir, you can continue.
Right. Number 5. Pagina 5. Strada extraurbana principale. Now, what we'll be seeing what is strada extraurbana principale. First of all, let me say this. Strada extraurbana principale, the speed limit in Italy is 110. What did I say? Strada extraurbana principale, the speed limit in Italy is 110. So, extraurbana principale, meaning outside city, the speed limit 110. Right? Let me show you what is extraurbana principale. Main Urban Road. Look at it here. Okay? This is it here. Now, if you want to enter this road, this extraurbana principale, you will see the road like this. As you are entering, you will see it like this. Background, blue. Okay? And then the speed limit will be there, 110. If you are exiting the road, if you are exiting it, maybe you want to leave extraurbana principale, you will see it like this. You will see it like this. Okay? Then it will be indicating the city that you're about to enter. A close signboard. All right? Good. When you are entering, this is what it's going to look like. Due carreggiata. This is 2 carriageways separated. Okay? If you are exiting it, it will look like bad. You want to exit it now. Main Urban Road. Right? Number 1 says,
Le strade extraurbane principali sono a carreggiate separate.
le strade extraurbana principali sono a carreggiata separata. He said this extraurbana principali are carriageways separated. And the answer is vero. Okay? What did I show you just now? Carreggiata separata. Look at it here. I said the carriageway separated. Look at it here. And look at it here. 1, 2. Separated. La strada ripresentata, which is la strada extraurbana principale, sono a carreggiata separata. They are carriageway separated. And the answer is vero.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono dotate di apposite aree di sosta.
He said le strade extraurbana principali sono dotati. He said this extraurbana principali, they are equipped, okay, of appropriate, opposite, meaning appropriate area of parking. Right? He said this extraurbana principali they have their own particular place, which is dotati. They have a place that is equipped, meaning that place, they keep that place. It's an appropriate place for parking. So you can't just park anyhow in the road. So there's a particular place that was given for vehicle to park. Parking area. And it is true. All right? And one of those parking area is called what? Piazzola di sosta. We'll get there, okay? Don't worry.
La strada extraurbana principale non ha incroci a raso che la attraversano.
This extraurbana principale non hai incrocio a raso che attraversano. Now, crocio a raso is this. Okay? Extraurbana principale, it do not have a road like this that you will now wait for traffic light to turn green, blue, yellow before you cross. No. A level ground, it do not have a level crossing line. Or you now do transit. You wait for one vehicle to wait you down. No. It's always going now. Now highway. Okay? La strada extraurbana principale, which is this suburban road, no I incrocio a raso. It do not have a level crossing road. All right? And it is true. È vero. Incrocio a raso, meaning like this. Something crossing like this. A level crossing. You know have it. Okay? È vero.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono segnalate da cartelli stradali di inizio e fine.
La strada extraurbana principale sono segnale di cartelli stradali di inizio alla fine. Now, I show you something just now, right? That this is extraurbana principale. The cartelli, which is the pane, the board, yeah. This is the beginning. This is the fine. All right? This is the beginning and this is the fine. All right? And it is true. So it has inizio and fine. La strada extraurbana principale sono segnalate, they are sign. Okay? The cartelli, which is of a sign, pane, board, stradale, a board of a road, okay, of beginning and end. It is true. È vero. All right. Number 5.
Nelle strade extraurbane principali possono circolare solo alcune categorie di veicoli a motore.
Now listen, la strada extraurbana principale possono circolare solo alcune categorie di veicoli a motore. Attention. He said this strada extraurbana principale can circulate only some category of vehicle of aging. Category of vehicle of aging. That is the vehicle that can circulate. Not all vehicle that can circulate in extraurbana principale. Not all vehicle that can circulate in extraurbana principale. And it is true. È vero. Not all vehicle that can circulate in extraurbana principale. No vehicle that have aging that can circulate. Can you tell me that ciclomotor will go and circulate in extraurbana principale? Ciclomotor cannot circulate in extraurbana principale. What is ciclomotor? Talking about all those ladies' bike. Yeah, all those children drive in the street that is making sound. Ooh. Those bike, their speed limit is 40. So in this extraurbana principale, which is suburban area, the speed limit there is 110. You see that a bike that 40, the highest speed they can go with that bike is 40. So how can they drive in where the speed limit you can run there is 110? You see that they can't even get there. All right, so that is why I said that it's only some category of vehicle that can circulate there, not all vehicles, some category, which is alcuni, some categorie di veicoli a motore.
Nelle strade extraurbane principali si possono trovare intersezioni, incroci, a livelli sfalsati.
Listen, nelle strade extraurbana principali si possono trovare, this extraurbana principale can be found, intersezione, incrocio, livelli sfalsati. This extraurbana principale, you can find the intersection which is also known as incroach junction, that is raised. Let me show you what is spasati. Spasati is me talking about. Look at it here. A raised road. This is not autostrada. This is extra urbana principale. This is a raised road. How does it work here? You see, there is one here. We go, you come like this. Come there. You go. On that one again. You go. You come here. You see, these are all the road. In this extra urbana, you can find this kind of thing. Also, you can. Okay? And it is true. È vero.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono provviste di corsie di accelerazione per l'ingresso.
These extra urbana principali sono previste di corsia di accelerazione per ingresso. Now, corsia di accelerazione is a corsia of entry. This acceleration lane. So in extra urbana principali, you can see this acceleration lane. All right. So this lane here is acceleration lane where you can use to enter the road, the main road. This is the main road. All right. So you can see this lane, acceleration lane, and it is true. Extra urbana, you can see it. That's what extra urbana principale prevista, which also means provision. They are provision of a lane of acceleration for entry. Ingresso for entry, and it is true, è vero. So if you have any question, ask me.
Tina.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Abeg, bros, na that number 4. You get wetin I see for there just now. I want you ask about that one.
Right, all right, go ahead. Let me play. Should I play?
Just click. No, click this here. I get the sign when I see for there when I want talk. This 70 when they with the blue color. Now I want know.
We will get there. We will get there.
Okay,
So
okay,
I don't want. I have a lot of things to say about this site, but I just
okay,
have to be very careful so that it will not look complicated. Okay.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
just take it step by step. Okay. All right. Any other person there?
Roots.
What is it, sir?
Good evening, ma.
I beg number 2. Number 2, yes.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono dotate di apposite aree di sosta.
You see, extra urbana principale, they are equipped of appropriate parking area. So you can't park anywhere in this kind of road. In this kind of road, you can't park because everybody is running, shift. So in this road, they make there's an appropriate place where people can stop. Right? Okay, that's what he said, and it is true.
Thank you, sir.
Any other person there?
James.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir. Sir, this extra urbana, that this thing will separate the road. What it be the name?
We will get there. I don't want to look clear. Now we will get that place. Okay.
Okay,
If I
thank you.
explain everything for you, you want me to only show you what it is. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Normally, it's called spazio traffico. Spazio traffico, that's what it costs. This one, so it's spazio traffico. This one.
Okay,
Right?
thank you.
We will get there. Right? We will get there. Any other person there? All right.
No, sir.
Now, what we're going to do is let's do quiz on this because very soon we'll not be seeing some pictures. You see, we'll not be seeing picture. In our next class, we're going to be doing like 10. But this is just the beginning so that it will not look complicated. Let me see how understanding people are by this. What I just finished teaching. Okay, let's do quiz on this one, and then if I see the way you guys are, prepared for this journey. Straight up, we'll run with it. Okay, so raise up your hand. Let's do quiz. All right. All right. Okay.
Nella strada rappresentata, la corsia centrale è a doppio senso di circolazione.
Vero.
Le strade rappresentate, la corsia centrale è a doppio senso di circolazione. La corsia di centrale.
You talk about the center one, no?
This is not corsia. La strada rappresentate, corsia di centrale, corsia, this is called carreggiata di centrale, carreggiata. It is not corsia. I told you. It's carriageway, it's not a corsia. Three carreggiata, 1, 2, 3. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Don't be in a hurry.
Sorry, sir.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 carreggiate.
Vero.
Next person, please.
Abimbola.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono a carreggiate separate.
Vero.
Next, okay, sorry.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata, in cui i veicoli devono dare la precedenza ai pedoni, che attraversano sulle apposite strisce.
Vero.
James.
Ok.
Sulle strade extraurbane principali i ciclomotori possono transitare.
Falso.
Le strade extraurbane principali devono essere dotate di pannelli a messaggio variabile.
Vero. Falso.
I don't want to bring many words here. Just pay attention to what I'm teaching. Very or false.
Falso.
Next person, please.
Allora. James Doris.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della strada, separata dalla carreggiata mediante una striscia gialla.
Falso.
Nella strada rappresentata le carreggiate laterali sono, di norma, a senso unico.
Are you still there? Or I should answer it? La strada rappresentata nella carreggiata laterale, which is the down one, sono di norma senso unico. Vero o falso, ma? Next person. You said what?
Whose person?
Who is
Doris.
Okay.
What's the answer?
Vero.
Next person, please.
Evelyn.
I'm here, man.
It's two,
Le strade extraurbane principali possono essere ad un'unica carreggiata.
Unica. Falso.
La strada extraurbana principale posso essere a unico carreggiata. Falso.
Yeah, that's what I said, sir.
Nella strada rappresentata, per ogni senso di marcia, le corsie di centro e di sinistra sono dedicate, di norma, al sorpasso.
Vero.
Vero.
Sì, sir. Yes, sir.
Next person, please.
Ask about
In una
Juliet.
carreggiata extraurbana del tipo rappresentato, le corsie interne sono, di norma, riservate al sorpasso.
Vero.
Vero.
Sì,
No.
vero.
Nelle strade extraurbane principali possono circolare solo alcune categorie di veicoli a motore.
Next person, please.
Joy, Agbogun.
L'attraversamento pedonale è una parte della carreggiata sulla quale è vietata la sosta dei veicoli.
Vero.
In una carreggiata del tipo rappresentato possiamo iniziare un sorpasso anche se il conducente che sta dietro ha già iniziato la stessa manovra.
Falso.
Next person, please.
Emmy.
Yes.
In una carreggiata del tipo rappresentato si può sorpassare anche in curva.
Vero.
Nelle strade extraurbane principali non vi sono curve né dossi.
Falso.
Next person, please.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 8 corsie.
Vero. Good evening, sir.
Sulle strade extraurbane principali è consentito circolare alla velocità massima di 130 km all'ora.
Falso.
How many is it?
110.
Bravo. Next person, please.
Love it, Joseph.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 4 carreggiate, tutte a senso unico.
Wait again, sir. Love it.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 4 carreggiate, tutte a senso unico.
Sir, love it. Wetin be carreggiate?
Carreggiata is the correct way.
Na
The
falso.
correct. This is the correct way. Passo.
Nelle carreggiate laterali della strada rappresentata è consentita, di norma, l'inversione di marcia.
That Marshall, that one na say on that problem. Wetin be Marshall, sir?
Now, representing the march is talking about U-turn like this.
No, na falso. Run for your life.
Nella carreggiata no. Nella carreggiata laterale della strada rappresentata è consentito di norma revisione. No, falso, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Next person, please.
Ferry.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono segnalate da cartelli stradali di inizio e fine.
Inizio e fine.
Vero.
Nella strada rappresentata la carreggiata centrale è, di norma, a doppio senso di circolazione. Nella strada rappresentata la carreggiata centrale è, di norma, a doppio senso di circolazione.
Don Perry, are you there?
Come again. I don't know it was me. Come again. Because I answered
Nella
first. I don't
strada
know.
rappresentata la carreggiata centrale è, di norma, a doppio senso di circolazione.
Vero. Vero.
Please, it's 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Favor.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 3 corsie per ogni senso di marcia.
Vero.
Le strade extraurbane principali sono dotate di apposite aree di sosta.
Come che?
Le strade extraurbane principali sono dotate di apposite aree di sosta.
What is sosta?
Sosta is parking. He said extra-urbana principale sono dotati. He said they are equipped, they have a place, okay, appropriate area of parking.
Vero.
You cannot park anywhere. There is an appropriate place.
Vero.
Next person, please.
Travis.
Le strade extraurbane principali hanno una sola corsia per ogni senso di marcia.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Le strade extraurbane principali hanno una sola corsia per ogni senso di marcia.
Faster, say faster.
Nella strada rappresentata, per ogni senso di marcia, la corsia di sinistra è dedicata, di norma, alla marcia ordinaria.
Faster.
Next person.
Sonia Tarobo.
La strada rappresentata è composta da 8 carreggiate.
Vero.
Otto carreggiata. Otto carreggiata. Carreggiata. Vero o falso?
Falso.
Nella strada rappresentata, per ogni senso di marcia, la corsia di destra è, di norma, dedicata alla marcia ordinaria.
This is vero.
Next person.
Evans Dolly.
La carreggiata del tipo rappresentato è a doppio senso di circolazione.
Vero. Vero.
Vero? La carreggiata di tipo rappresentato a doppio senso di circolazione.
L'attraversamento pedonale è posto al di fuori della carreggiata ed è destinato al transito dei pedoni.
Come chissà.
L'attraversamento pedonale è posto al di fuori della carreggiata ed è destinato al transito dei pedoni.
E fuori di carreggiata. Falso.
Fuori. Is not fuori di carreggiata. È inside correggio. Ok? Non fuori. Brava. Falso. All right. Amazing.